Star and Stripes' quirk has been revealed. If you want to know what makes her so overpowered, if you want to know why All For One is waiting until he can get her quirk or stop her until he can do anything, which means taking over the world, stay tuned to this video. Let's get it. What is going on, people? It's me, JC, one of the best reactors on YouTube, and I am trying to build a community of people who like to talk about the series I like to talk about. So whether it is on here in the comment sections, whether it is on Twitter, Discord, Patreon, say something to me and I will respond to you. With that being said, get in that comment section and let's go ahead and get to the video. Star and Stripes' quirk has been revealed, and beyond my wildest expectations and imaginations, I didn't think her quirk could be any more overpowered than my theory video that I made. It was basically a copy of One for All, so therefore All for One would want it to be gone. But that was far from the truth. It's even more devastating than that. Her quirk is called New Order. Now, there are two caveats to her quirk. Number one, she has to touch you. Number two, she has to know your name. So you're like, okay, you know, that we haven't really gotten into the overpower part of it yet. Okay, what happens when she knows your name, she touches you? She can make a new rule. Now, as far as we know from what I was reading and from what my understanding is, she cannot make something happen that can't happen in reality. Really, it has to be something that is plausible. Think the Death Note rule. So she can't touch you and know your name and say, my name's Jeremy. Jeremy, grow an extra limb from your body, because that's not possible. Really, our body can't really do that. But she can say, Jeremy, the next time you blink, you'll be blind. So the next time I blink, I'll go blind. So therefore, go along that method and say, okay, well, if we're trying to fight her, that's the way that I'm thinking about. If I'm trying to fight her, that means that if I know what her quirk is, she knows my name, I'm trying to fight her, that means I'm going to use AoE attacks. I'm going to go to the Shoto route and use ice and fire to stay away from her. But we learned throughout the chapter that it's everything she touches, right? So therefore, it is the actual air that is touching her also. So she can say, okay, this person is trying to stay away from me. Atmosphere. 100 feet away from me, create a sphere and take all the air out of it. Therefore, in that sphere that you're in, that's 100 feet away from her, she can take all the air out of it, because she knows that it's the atmosphere. It is touching her skin. So therefore, she has control over the air, literally the air around you. Matter of fact, oh my God. So if you understand that, you can't get away from her at that point, right? And therefore, I have to get close to her. I'm going to try to attack her first. It's even more broken, because if you touch her, that is still in turn her touching you. So if you hit her in the face, if you touch her finger or touch her arm, she can therefore still impose a rule on you, because if anything touches her and she knows that thing's name, its existence, it's a rock, it's grass, I'm getting hype, it's a person, if she knows that name, she can impose that rule on you. She can say, the next time you take a step, your heart's going to stop and you're done for. Imagine, that is what All For One is trying to go against. That's what All For One is trying to stop, because he knows that if she gets anywhere near them and they get to a physical altercation, she can stop the fight. She can say, you know, I can't remember All For One's name right now, but you are paralyzed. And that's it. Fight over. Like, she is the type of hero that whenever you fight her, you have to literally knock her out in the first hit. Or therefore, even someone like All Might, if he doesn't knock her out, if she knows your name, like, you're done. You're paralyzed from the neck down. This is how overpowered she is. This is what my hero is getting to. And I'm surprised that she stayed a secret for this long. All right, okay. So let me just dial down the hype just a little bit. There are some caveats to her quirk. Number one, she can only use 2 rules at a time. And this is a spoiler. 3, 2, 1. If you have not read a chapter yet, her first rule that she is using is actually on herself to give herself the super strength that she has. Her physical appearance, super strength. I'm not sure if she got it from All Might. I'm not sure what hero she got it from, but she was able to give her. Actually, she didn't even need it. She just touched herself and said, "Hey, you have the power of All Might, basically. You have super strength," and literally she can give herself super strength, right? So that is the first one. So she's always using a rule on herself, and the second rule is the one that she can use against her opponent. Now, if she can directly touch her one opponent and use a rule against that one, or she can use an AoE type effect like she does in a chapter. I'm not gonna tell you how she does it, but it's how she does it in chapter. So guys, tell me what you think about her quirk. Tell me if you think it's overpowered, and tell me the ways that you think that they can actually defeat her, or Shigaraki can actually defeat her. Because as of right now, being able to kill somebody by just knowing their name and just telling them to die basically seems very overpowered to me. I'm not sure how she's gonna lose. Don't forget to rate, comments, get in them comments, subscribe to your boy. See you guys later. Peace.